thinking about, like, I don't know how to phrase it. When you look at
doubles.
stats, you need to, I mean, not just doubles, stats
It's
in general.
context.
You need to, yeah, you need context. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
No, for
Everybody,
sure.
because, like, especially when you rank people for Meowm rank at the end of the year, a lot of people have the ballots. They have access to, like, notable wins and losses, but they mostly just look at the
and
placements.
like something at, like, 9th at UGC. UGC is a great tournament, but it's different than 9th at G4, like, by far.
Absolutely, yeah. And people sort of understand that, but, like, you need specific context so you can really...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Little Webb's rants.
Yeah.
For the Melee Omni bracket, folks, looking next year. Oh, this is not a warm-up. We're going into it. This is Abu and Duck. I imagine their game plan is just kind of to survive. Because, like, what are their kill setups? They have the Plup Box model from a couple of years ago, where you can do Samus grab into Puff breast setups and Puff carrying people off stage.
Right.
But other than that, it's a little bit tough, and you just kind of have to tack on a ton of %.
It's kind of a team of attrition.
Yep.
They do have explosiveness with rests. Pretty solid edge guarding too. What really I think makes this team unique is the fact that Samus. Oh, that was a great pickup from Druggedfox. Samus has like no problems like being. Dude, I'm really struggling with words today. Being like free with her missiles. Yeah, I don't know why. What I'm doing. She can like fire missiles without worrying too much because as long as her teammate is like really comfortable like weaving between them, Puff totally can. Like she can crouch below the lower ones.
Yeah, Samus
easily
can
jump and weave below the higher ones too.
Samus can take you back to 2004 when you hated playing against her because of the projectile span.
Yeah.
Like if that is a viable option if you have a teammate that's setting you up correctly. I think it's especially viable on maps with platforms. It's a little tough on this one.
Wow.
But we got 5-3 from Druggedfox and MacD. Looking real clean. And that's kind of a trend I see in the sets I've commentated of Druggedfox and MacD or watched, is that the sets that MacD isn't getting bullied.
Druggedfox has been destroying this game.
MacD is super good at setting up his teammate, and it gives Druggedfox a ton of freedom to just go crazy.
Yeah, which he's very good at.
Yeah. He's a crazy dude.
He is at 9% on his second stock, and he's been in center for so long.
And MacD's been taking all the hits.
Winning everything.
Like, MacD is down to his last stock.
Yeah, he's totally fine with that, though.
But
like
he is actually meat shielding.
And MacD plays aggressive anyway, so he's super comfortable, like, just going in there and, like, mixing things up. Peach is a great character for that.
And as one of the fun facts in our stream, like, preview slide said, in most doubles teams, somebody plays support. In this one, it's Druggedfox. And they switch depending on the matchup, depending on the game plan, but I think generally they like MacD going in.
Dude, that was brutal.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The nice 4-stock.
Duck and Abu are just like, all right, we got to shake that one off.
Abu.
I feel like Duck and Abu kind of need Abu to land rests, too.
Yeah.
There definitely seems to be like some pressure.
Because otherwise, Druggedfox is going to get away with living forever or just not getting hit at all.
Right.
Got to get those early kills in doubles, then snowball. Because once you get like a stock lead in doubles, I feel like if you're really advanced in your team mechanics, you can start taking much more aggressive trades. Like your game plan opens up a lot more because you have 8 stocks to work with.
Oh, there it is.
Go.
Great pickup.
So let's see. We got that nice early lead, the nice tempo from Duck and Abu. Abu got to get back here to stop this massacre on Duck. He's so stuck in the middle, but he manages to fight his way out. All right, let's see. Druggedfox, I think, makes the wrong pick. He goes after Samus on the edge instead of going after Puff with MacD. Look at Druggedfox moving and grooving. The back air to get Duck, get the up air to get Prince Abu. He's making a ton of stuff happen. And right now, because Duck and MacD are at such high percents, they're kind of stuck where if they get hit by one strong hit, they can't do anything for 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's the other thing about this team. But that's better
than dying?
No, yeah. I mean, so that's what I said about attrition earlier. This team is a team that actually can deal with the fact that they can get knocked away and like be gone for a while. Because they're both pretty good at just like, you know,
And for some teams, it's bad. Like I think if Peach is at high percent, it's really
totally
bad for Druggedfox.
Bad, yeah, when you have a fast faller, they're the ones who you generally will find getting the pressure applied to them. But it's double floaty, and not only that, but it's two floaties you can recover from pretty much anywhere. And they have decent synergy with each other too. Yeah. The problem with that passive style in the double floaty team comp and doubles is it's incredibly hard to take stage positioning. It's really, really potent once you have it, but it's hard for them to get in once they're pushed out. I mean, you're not seeing Druggedfox have quite the impact that he did last time. He's not landing these early KOs.
Yeah.
Like he did last time. And I think part of that too comes from MacD not able to find quite as much pressure when they do get stage position, because red team will find themselves with stage position a lot. So with side platforms, it's way easier for them to get out of the corner.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Battlefield versus.
Yeah, Battlefield helps a fair amount. I wouldn't say it's like a huge difference, but it. Ooh, he sharked him perfectly.
All right, 5-4. Duck and Abu take the lead.
Yeah.
It's just a little baby lead. Abu can take one big hit, so let's see how efficient he can use this stock. Can he avoid the grounded up airs? Oh.
The one thing, though, is that Duck actually has taken quite a bit of damage early on this stock. So red team's been able to even it up pretty soundly.
Who's he getting bullied by more often?
It's not necessarily one or the other. What they're doing is when they get a hit on him, Samus is a character that actually,
run away.
Yeah, he gets team combos team comboed pretty hard.
Yeah.
So they're doing a nice job of landing like 1 to like 3 hits. Turning one hit into like 2 or 3 hits is what I should be saying.
MacD, the last man standing in center stage, as everybody is stuck off stage or dead. That's able to bring his team to parity. They're tied. We got 3-3. Okay, the 2v1. Duck weaving in and out, managed to escape and get back over to Abu.
Oh, that was so scary. Dude, I thought Druggedfox wave dashed back, and I thought he was going to cover that roll in from Abu.
Yeah, he eventually got him, and now Duck stuck at 100% on his own.
Duck's got to live here. Oh, wow, MacD died.
Live.
That was huge by Abu to get that early stock. Great tech from Druggedfox. If he didn't hit that tech, Abu was 100% right there.
So Duck survived, but what does it mean? How can he use that?
The fact that he's alive is just enough. Like, he doesn't even need to have much of an impact. He just needs to
I think he needs to get some percent on. Like, because there's no more stocks to take if Abu is just 1v2ing.
Puff is a character that can do okay in that situation, though. As long as you have another threat. And Samus can be a threat from a distance, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Just makes it a little easier on you.
Because even if he's...
Oh, after I was going to seal that.
Right. But even though he died there, he made MacD spend all that time going after him instead of Abu. Which, you know, it was looking pretty ripped, but it gave him that time to at least have a chance.
Close this out.
He's
slowly getting percent built on him. It's really tough. I love the way Druggedfox is playing this. This top platform camping is so difficult for Abu to try to get anything started on him.
Yeah.
And with MacD only at 35%, like, there's really not a lot that Abu can do about it.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer in the Puff 1v2. I think Puff can like last a long time, which makes her seem like she's good at it, but then it very rarely goes anywhere.
I kind of agree with you in one sense. Oh, beautiful backer. One sense that when it comes to Puff getting the hits in the 1v2,
she can do it.
No. That's the part where she struggles
a
little bit more. But when she gets the hit, right, when she knocks somebody off stage, that's where she can make. She's got an explosive potential. So she's got the gimps and rests.
To some extent. But I think she has the problem getting the hits because the way that people play against Puff in singles is you track her jumps, and on the 4th or 5th jump, that's when you start to get ready to go in. Because on the first 3, she can move so much and threaten so hard that it becomes a really risky proposition to go in then.
Yeah.
But in doubles, you have 2 people to be able to track those jumps.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you're right.
Yeah, she struggles in neutral, but she can get the explosiveness.
Especially on the